Hello and thanks again for joining me for another episode of The Planet Crafter. So we are 0.04% towards mammals. Mammals aren't actually in the game just yet. But now we cruised through past fish and we haven't touched fish at all. We've barely touched butterflies and insects. We've got 2 butterfly domes and that's it. Yeah, we have unlocked our amphibians farm, the T4 mutagen. We'd unlocked the T4 and the T3 mutagen before we unlocked the T2, which is in the bio tab. So we've also unlocked a frog egg. And over here, we finally unlocked our T2 mutagen. So we've still got to do some big boy heaters, bunch of rockets, big boy drills, unlock some fish eggs up here, and some more frog eggs there. So today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting down some of these water life collectors which collect fish eggs in different locations. So we will do that. We're still in our old base here. All I've got left here is a couple of screens. We've started pulling it down. There's the biomass screen if you wanted to have a look at that. But I've started pulling it down. I've put the teleporter inside because we've got nothing out there anymore. We're going to head on over to our main factory. A few things have changed in here, so I've updated almost all of the storage to the large ones. Just going to grab a mutagen here, and got to keep these silk on the go. So one thing you'll notice when you do put all these in is it will have a bit of an impact on your performance and your frame rates. So you might see me skip a frame or two around here. And for that reason I've taken out most of the silk generators around here. I've got 2 in here in those back corners because I can't actually reach them from... Oh, I can actually reach that one. Okay. I'm going to take that off a supply for the moment. And I can reach that one. Okay. Take that off a supply for the moment too. Alright. So, okay. I wasn't able to reach the silk generators before and I actually had to build a door on the outside to actually get to it. But, anyway, I've taken most of them out. And I've just got the 2. I do still have one autocrafter doing fabric in here, which is full, or at least the container's full. But I've moved the trade rockets, so they're no longer here, and I've built a spaceport on a different part of the map, which we'll check out later. I'm not sure if we'll do it in this episode, depends how much time it takes. But I did have a bunch of fabric autocrafters doing fabric here. Another thing that you will notice when you do put in these big storages is it is going to sort of bottleneck all of your production for a while they fill up if you've got them on demand. Anyway, let's start off over here. And we're just going to take a drink here. So we're going to plonk one of these down in here. Now these will collect plankton, but they'll also collect different fish eggs depending on the area. And I don't know all the areas. Certain areas have certain fish, but as we find them, they will pop up in this sort of demand and supply area. So I've got a container set to demand plankton, and we will have to come back to these as we unlock the eggs. But when they find the eggs, they're going to become available in the supply and demand. And we've got a bit of a storm going on here. Over here we have some frogs, and we've got frog eggs. Now I'm not sure if these frog eggs respawn or not. So if you guys know, leave me a comment down below. So I'm just going to duck in here. Wrong level. Let's go up. Just going to dump these frog eggs over here for the moment. Okay, so from here we're going to head on over to the zeolite cave. So I do know, I'm not sure if there's a specific spot, but I do know that water down here does have a special fish egg. So we're going to set this one to supply plankton. And if you've been watching the playthrough, you've seen how we get to this cave. And alright, so got that one set up. I'm not sure whether the water over near the aluminum has any special fish, but plonk one in there and give it a go. Set that one to supply plankton. Okay, now we're going to now go to the ring where we've got our butterfly domes. Now, interestingly enough, in here, I wasn't able to fit a teleporter in here. Did put a couple of containers, did put some food and some water in here. I've got butterflies. Now, one thing that I noticed that can happen is I lost a bunch of butterflies. So, you can see here, I've got this alban larva is on supply, but if I go to demand it, well, sorry, it's on demand. If I go to supply it, it's not in here. If I go into the demand list, it's not in here. So I have containers around my various bases that I just call it distribution, and I set it to supply everything. And I had a bunch of butterflies back at my main base when I put this locker here, and I demanded them all. They're all in transit, and I'd saved the game and logged out, and when I came back, all the ones in transit had gone missing and they never came back. We got more frogs over here. More frogs. Yep. And more frogs. So that's the thing. Just be careful with relying on drones. if you're going to log out of the game. So I'm going to pop one of these here. Same thing. Supply plankton. Set that to 2. Alright, now from here we are going to cruise through here. And we're going to go to an area that we haven't really been yet. At least not in this playthrough. Not in any of my videos. And that is down here. That is the canyon. It's not a new area. It was here last time I played. But there's a few other ways to get to it, but without a jetpack, this is the easiest way. And this will bring you to the end of it. It is rather large. There are a few secrets in there. There's an iridium cave. So I think there's an osmium cave as well, which at this stage will be underwater. There's a wreck. There's these vines that go up and you can climb up there. You can find a couple of rare flowers in here as well. And I'm pretty sure there's a gold crate or 2 in here too. But we'll explore this another time. I'm not sure if it's worth putting one of these here. Like, this water's pretty shallow. But we'll try it out. And we'll see. And now have a look here. We now have 2 different fish eggs available, which means one of our other fish collectors has picked some up. But we are going to head back to the butterfly dome. So I'll see you in just a moment when I get there. Okay, so from here we're going to go to X Biofactory, which was where we first set up our biofactory. So in the early game, before you've got the T3 miners, you can, if you have a look on the map, it shows that there's sulfur here, but there's none around that you can see on the map. There is a cave down under here that has sulfur in it and osmium, but there's none actually up on the map. But you can plonk down a T2 miner or a T1, sorry, like just your first ore extractor here, and it'll collect sulfur, and so you can have an automated biofactory in here. Now this area here as well, I've found a number of pink and purple butterfly larvae around here on these rocks, up on the sand up here, up on the roof up here. So not seeing any at the moment, but I did find quite a few up here. So if you are looking for them, this is a spot where you may be able to find them. But anyway, and I'm losing a few frames. Okay. Alright, in here I have some supplies here for some more of these fish collectors. So I think we're going to pop one in the pool over here. Set that one to supply plankton. Alright. And let's have a look. What have we got? So we've got enough for 2 more. Alright. So we are going to now head... Alright, let's head to the power tower. And I've actually got 2 teleporters here now, so this teleporter is on the top floor. And from here, see a waterfall over there, and then there's another one, I think it's over in that corner. Oh, wait. Over that ridge there. I think it's over that ridge there. So I've also got a teleporter down the bottom in our little work shack that we set up when we were building this. Goes up pretty high. I've added a few more floors, keep our power going. Still got food production going on in here, but I think we'll plonk in a water life collector down here. That to supply plankton. Alright, so what do we got here? We've got enough for one more. So I think what I'll do, I'll cruise back home and grab some more supplies and come back here, and we'll head off to the next location. So I'll see you in just a moment when I get back here with more supplies to build more fish egg collectors. Okay, so took a quick trip back, got a couple of supplies to build a few more. So we are going to be heading this direction here, so east from here, straight up, and over this little sandy peak here, and we see a big waterfall here, and the other one over there. That's a very story orientated one, and we'll get to that one at a later date. But we have a look at our tower from up here. It has grown a bit since I first initially started building it. See some blue over there. There's actually a bunker over there that we've yet to explore, and there's also one under the water there. Alright, but we're heading over here. Now, we have been through here before, but we didn't really stick around much. Over there is the big ledge that we collected a gold chest off a few episodes back. There's that weird sort of spacey type of area that we went through, and we collected some pulsar quartz in there, and now we're heading down here. Now, I have put a teleporter down here, but we're going on foot because we haven't really been down here, I don't think, in this playthrough. So I've heard in here there is a special fish that can be got down here. I'm going to put one here. But I've also heard that people have more luck getting a special fish from this smaller pool that's over here, that's not quite connected. So this little front pool. So we'll pop one in there as well. Set that one. Okay, so I'm not too sure where else. I don't know if the water in the Iridium Cave does anything. So maybe we'll pop one in there, and that'll probably do us for now. If you know of any spots that I missed, or anywhere that does have some special fish in it that I haven't put a water life collector, then let me know in the comments down below. But I think I'll try one down here and we'll see what that yields. So we'll put a supply on there. So far we've our collectors have found at least three different eggs. So we'll quickly cruise back to base. We'll have a look at that first one. Back to our factory. Pop out here. Okay, so that's got the Provios. And I didn't set supply on that. I thought I did. There we go. Alright, so that one's got the Provios. So let's drop these off. Well, don't need to drop them off just yet. How about we just cruise on? Where did we go next? The Zeolite Cave. So let's have a quick look there. See what that's found. Okay, that's got the Tegare. Tegedi. I'm guessing by the names of the developers, I'm guessing there's some Japanese influence. So that might be pronounced Tegade. Or Tegede. Yeah, I'm not sure. But, alright. From there we went to Super Alloy, I think. No, not Super Alloy. Aluminum, rather. So let's see if this has found anything. Nothing in there. Alright. Where do we go next? To the let's see, the domes. Out the back way. And losing a couple of frames there. That's the Ikaru. Alright. From here, alright, we went to the power tower. Nothing in there. Okay. Let's see. Expire factory. more Akaru there. Okay. Grab a drink. Alright, we put one over here too, didn't we? I'm not sure if I picked up those frog eggs. Yeah. We didn't put one in this pool. Thought we did. But I guess we mustn't have. Alright. So I guess we'll head back to the canyon. So I'll see you when we get there. Okay, so in the canyon, and we have more Akaru, quite a few actually. So that's 2 of the 3. Let's see. Blue. We've got 4 now. So maybe that one we haven't found, but we unlocked it. Because I think that's one of the ones that we can craft. G'day. Oh no, these ones look the same. So yeah, we did get these ones. But alright. Now we have this one. So if I had to guess, I'd guess that that one was probably in the zeolite cave. So we'll just get back to a teleporter. We'll go have a look and I'll see you there. Okay, so nothing in the zeolite. So maybe it was at the waterfall. So let's just quickly cruise on over there and have a look. Alrighty, so we've got this one here, and there they are, Tilu. So I'm not sure how many fish there are that are findable. Let's check our one out the front there. Where was it? Over here. This one. We got him in that one as well. So, okay. So, there's 4 different fish eggs that we've found so far. And I think maybe the rest we need to craft. But that is probably going to do it for this episode. Did you enjoy this episode? Please leave me a like or a comment down below. If you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.